Hello, friends, and welcome to the Cinemondo podcast. We're gonna do like a trailer reaction today, but it's more like a music video reaction, right?
That's right. We've been getting a ton of requests, not only for song reviews, but for specifically Indian music from the films. Is that
Oh,
this just came out? It's RRR. It's a song from that film, and this film
cool.
it's going to be the most highly anticipated Indian film that I think I've ever seen, and I haven't seen it yet. I haven't seen it, but everyone's just like freaking out about it, so I can't wait to look at it.
When we watch this, are we gonna freak out?
I think we're going to freak out when we see it.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
But we already did a trailer reaction for RRR,
Right.
and it looks really fun. And
Oh,
so tons of fun, cool stunts and special effects. And so this is going to be apparently a song either in the movie or I'm not even sure, or a video
Right.
for just sort of promoting the film coming out. I'm not sure yet, but we'll find out.
But an event.
It is a huge event.
Yeah.
It's a very big deal, and I'm very excited to see this.
Shall we roll it and see what
Let's
we think
do
of
it.
it?
Yes.
See if we can react properly.
And it's so new, there are no English subtitles, so we're going to wing it.
Oh, so we have to
Okay.
guess what the lyrics are.
That's right.
Are we going to be able to guess?
I don't know. Let's see it.
Let us know in the comments if we
Yeah, if you
guess
guys-
properly.
Feel free to translate for us, guys.
Yeah.
Love it. We're going to kind of try and pretend like we know what it's about. Okay.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to mark it. Ready?
Ready.
Music. Speed. Click.
All right.
There's so much joy in these things.
So joyous. I just love that. It's brimming.
I mean, they're not afraid to smile.
No?
It's like, I think a lot of pop music, people are like all, serious, and but look at these guys. It's like all these smiles.
It's all just so fun.
I know. It's
झुके नहीं कभी भी ये पलटने अरे सुबह हुई तोड़ी सभी बंदिशें
and you really have to be multi-talented.
You have to do it all.
I mean, look at these guys. It's like
शांति है शोले तू शोले
wow.
जिस पे उम्र मिटे लहरा वो झंडा हर गली घर में है लोहे का बंदा
That was cool.
Yeah.
छूटे नहीं मिलकर ये हाथ रे सर पे कफन बांधा है जाट ने जब भी बिगुल बाजेगा जीत का मन नाच उठेगा और दिल झूमेगा छुटा रे अंधेरा खुद पे रख तू
I think there's a lot of pride in this.
Yes.
मिले दिल को दिला
I know. I envy that.
Yeah.
प्रबल ये शोले पंजाबी शोले थकने ये शोले अधूरे शोले
आवन शोले अल्लाह से शोले
विजय बात है वीर मराठा शोले जिस पे उम्र मिटे लहरा वो झंडा हर गली घर में है
All right. People are going to have to really tell us what this is, like the history and the meaning behind a lot of this. I mean, it's fairly obvious, a lot of it, but there's a lot going on in here that that we are ignorant of.
Yes, it looks like a lot of Indian heroes, a lot of
Yeah.
like figureheads that people are very proud of. I mean,
Historical heroes, yeah.
yeah, and I feel like I was just smiling, like just like
Yeah.
'cause the whole thing. I just wanted to dance. I wanted to smile. It's so catchy and all
It's
the
got that
sparkle
beat,
and glimmer.
man.
Oh, so fun, so fun. But yes, there's a lot we're probably not getting the significance, but it looked like sort of a parade of historic figures who were probably very revered
Yeah.
in India for sure.
Yeah, and just like a happy kind of pride. It's not that kind of. I mean, I get so
Yeah.
tired of what we see so much around us here.
I know America's
with that
such a
sort
weird
of
aggressiveness. I don't
aggressive,
like.
defensive, resentful
Yeah.
pride. Like
Mhm.
I want it my way, and
Yeah.
it's like I don't know. You see something like this, and you're like, wow, it's like I mean,
know.
it may be an illusion, but it's a.
I guess
It
in the
looks like there's
context-
this happiness
Yeah.
associated with national pride. It's
I mean the
it's not like.
flags and this just what I liked about it too, it looked like a huge Broadway number. It looked
Yeah.
like something that would be a big budget Broadway show. And
Yeah.
I would love to see that actually. That would be cool.
Yeah,
and
like
they
a
had the
Busby
set-
Berkeley kind of thing with the sculptural backgrounds
yes.
and the floor and the camera angles that show you the dancing and
Yep. And the big backdrops that kind of like come in and out, the projected.
Yeah.
And that was really beautiful stuff. And I just love how these guys just come in dancing and singing and everyone's swarming around them and they're like kind of these action heroes in the movie. Yet they're just like we're just dancing and singing. I don't know if this is in the film or not, but it sure was a fun little intro to it. But you know what's funny? I was watching the new show Peacemaker.
Yeah.
And they have a big dance number as their
really?
intro, and it reminded me. I'm like, are they inspired by these Indian dance numbers? Because they come in and the whole cast, as the intro, has this big stage, and they do this really cool, weird dance. Every time it comes on, I never skip it. I love watching it. It's so
I think it is
good.
inspired because that's the Indian cinema has been doing that for decades and decades. And even when you see things like, people who are also inspired by things like this, people like, Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Angel, these shows that have kind of gone into those musical interludes, and that Jiri Haji recently had kind of a music and dance interlude, and it to our Western eyes, I think it sometimes sort of stands out, and we're like, whoa, that's taking a big chance. But in different cultures, that's sort of standard. It's part of the package. It's like you get a movie and you get music and you get dancing and you get like these beautiful people and these really happy, life affirming, things that are rousing entertainment. I imagine that people watching this, if you could understand the lyrics, unlike us. If you can understand the lyrics to this, I imagine it's very uplifting and very powerful. And I bet people are clapping and cheering. And when you walk out of the theater, you got your money's worth.
Yeah, it's so true. And I love I always thought it's going to be strange. Like I watched the movie War, and in the middle of this hard, kind of gritty action war film, is this joyous beautiful multicolored dance number with the two characters who are antagonistic in it together having fun. And I'm like, that seems weird, but you know what? Something about it just works. It's like they kind of take you out for a break for a second and go, yeah, we're doing this movie over here, but let's just have some fun for a second. And then they go back to it. And it's not part of the story. It's just there. So I think, and I'm bringing up probably the worst example, but
right.
but
it doesn't.
I see
anything.
this now, and I'm starting to really, really look forward to those moments. And so when I saw this, I couldn't wait to watch it because there's something about these huge, big dance numbers. They're just not in vogue in America, and I love them so much for the uniqueness of it. And
it doesn't take you out. It doesn't ruin the spirit or the vibe or the feel or the reality or whatever. It is a suspension of disbelief a bit, but that's what movies are. That is inherent in film. I mean, there's so many other things about a film that you could say require suspension of disbelief. Like one thing speaking of Tom Cruise, I always, if you think about it, if you overthink it, how come people in Tom Cruise movies never look at him and go, dude, you look just like Tom Cruise.
We're talking a lot about Tom Cruise.
But I mean, he's the example I brought up,
Yeah.
But it's like that there is an inherent disbelief, suspension of disbelief in films already.
Yes.
Why not boost it up a few
Have
more
some fun
steps?
with it. Why not? And so this was the new song from RRR, which is coming out very soon. We're hoping it's still hanging. And yeah, I cannot wait to see this movie. As you can tell, I have my shirt on. I'm ready to go. It's time. But yeah, so there it is. It's our review of a big dance number. We don't know the lyrics, we don't know the people, but we're still able to enjoy the visuals and the performances and the dances and the joy that you got from this.
Yeah, drop some comments in there and tell us about the lyrics and tell us about the backstory of the lyrics and the history and everything that we missed, because I think we missed a lot in that. But I mean, we were just reacting to what we could perceive of it, and what that was pretty great.
It was so fun. So see you next time, you guys.
Take care, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.